Yo, what is going on, guys? My name is Vampire Design, and today I'm bringing you a video on Resident Evil 6, mixing it up a little bit. I'm actually going to put out a COD video later today as well, but I wanted to give you guys my opinions and thoughts on the new Resident Evil. And I've played this pretty extensively. I got it at release date, which was a week today, actually. And I've been playing a decent amount with it, mostly with Sapiento. Here I'm actually playing it with Wings of Redemption, and we're playing on Professional, which is the hardest difficulty level in the game, and it was enjoyable. We were playing this shit till about 2-3 o'clock in the morning, and I've already did this playthrough with Helena and Leon, but I haven't done it on Professional. Even going through it a second time, it was still a lot of fun. Going through a couple of the things that I didn't like necessarily about Resident Evil 6. First being is the camera angles. A lot of times when you get into gunfights or you're running away from stuff, the camera angles shift to a point where you almost don't know where you're walking or you're running to. It just makes you really not unaware of what's around you due to where the camera angle shifts. Not a huge drawback, but it's something that gets annoying after playing it for hours upon hours like I have. Another thing that I kind of didn't like is it's a little glitchy with certain things. You know, it tells you to interact with a door or pick this up or do that, and it won't always register the first time around. Also, certain sequences, like I was playing with Sapiento the other night, and we kept dying. We were playing the Chris and who the fuck is Piers playthrough. And we had to be, synchronized in our running, or one of us would die. It was really dumb. Stuff like that gets annoying after a while. I mean, I probably died 10 times trying to fucking do this one section of the game. Now, granted, it was towards the end, right before the major boss. So, I mean, at least I'm okay with difficulty, games being difficult, but I'm not okay with games being fucking annoying. And that part of it was kind of annoying. One other thing that I didn't like about this game, and it's not necessarily this game, it's been a lot of the Resident Evil games of previous, is it's really not that scary anymore. They've taken the horror game factor out of it, and now it's more like just a normal action game, which happens to have zombies and mutated things. Still a good game, still enjoyed it, but the whole scare factor was what I used to love about Resident Evil. Resident Evil 3, the Nemesis, is my favorite one of all time. I love Resident Evil 1 and Resident Evil 2, and it just seems like every year they bring out a Resident Evil. Not that the game suffers as far as playability, but I think it loses a little bit of that actual fear factor. It actually comes just more into like an action game. But things I did like about it, the storyline, at least I haven't played the last one yet, with Sherry and whatever the fuck his name is, starts with a J. I haven't played that one yet, but I did the other two, and the storylines are awesome. I do enjoy them. I like them to be a little bit longer, but actually there's a lot of replayability with this game. I mean, I think I've put about 14 hours into this game, and technically I'm only 10% done with the fucking game. I mean, the game has a lot of replayability. I'll probably never hit 100% on it. That's because it's going to take a lot of freaking time to do that. But I do see this game as being something that I will play on a regular basis for long periods of time. I may not even trade it in. I may just keep it, and a couple months down the road, and throw it in and screw around on it. It does have a lot of replayability, which is nice. Another thing I like is the cinematics in this game are great. The graphics are very, very good.
Sorry.
I mean, it's not groundbreaking shit, but it's very, very good. And it's one thing about Resident Evil is it wasn't always about the graphics, and it seems like they're getting more and more about the graphics as the games come out. And it definitely benefits the game. It definitely makes it more enjoyable, as any game would if the graphics were better. To me, I'd pass off the graphics, a little lesser graphics for more scary shit in the game, but the graphics are really good. And I mean, at the end of the day, is it worth buying? Yes, I think it's worth buying. If you're a fan of the Resident Evil franchise like I am, it's worth buying. It's definitely better than Resident Evil 5 was. Definitely better than Resident Evil 4 was, in my opinion. Although 4 was very good as well. It's definitely worth buying. I mean, everybody compares, oh, it says, you know, if you can only buy 3 games in the year, would you buy this? You can only buy 5 games in the year, would you buy this? I'd say it's probably in the top 5 games. If you could buy 5 games a year, it should be in your top 5. It's very good. I mean, I'm not going to outweigh it past Call of Duty, or, you know, if you're a sports buff and you want to buy Madden or NBA 2K13 or anything like that. But as far as the genre of this game, it's probably one of the best games that's going to come out this year. I know there's a lot of people that are going to like Halo and stuff, so, but it should definitely be, in my opinion, in your top 3 to 5 for sure. Especially if you're a Resident Evil fan. If you're a Resident Evil fan, it's a must-buy. If you're not a Resident Evil fan and just looking for a fun game to play, that's co-op. That's one of the main reasons I also bought it, other than being a Resident Evil fan, is that it is co-op, and it makes the game a lot more enjoyable. So yeah, I mean, on a scale from 1 to 10, I give this game like an 8.5. I mean, it's a good game. There's a couple things, like I said, that I wish were different. But the game is fun, so if you're looking for a game, I would definitely pick it up. But anyways, guys, I am out. I'm going to see if I can punch out a live Call of Duty video later today as well. If not, it'll come out tomorrow morning, but I'm going to see if I can do one later today as well. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this. Anybody wants to play Resident Evil, I'm on it almost every day for a little while. Send me an invite from my friends list. And if not, then go fuck yourself. Anyways, guys, I'm out. Have a good one. Peace.
Get to the security gate. It'll lead you off the campus.